just the worst name of all time, and I think it gives Sildy the creeps every time it comes up.
Are you gonna name change it to Hunky Stains?
I was hoping you would change it to like cum stains.
Cum Stains is the last name right now, and I'm worried about getting them in some trouble.
Somebody already has that as a first name.
Good lord.
Axel was telling me he got a character suspended for a week for naming a character Cum Slut.
Yeah, I've petitioned that quite frequently. I go after names. That's the only thing I petition.
Why? Oh.
You gotta be more creative.
Some people go way too far, though.
Oh, maybe petition Red Stains for me and I can get a free name change.
If you want me to.
No, you'll get just
Change
you
his
get
name.
banned for a week.
Butt douche.
It's better than waiting a couple months to get the DB cash. I'm not paying for it, of course.
Just petition yourself.
Jeez, Garfield, you have no buffs. There you go.
I bet you could get a free name change if you get a couple people to petition.
Yeah, Axel was saying that he got suspended for a week and then a name change afterwards, so it really might be worth it.
You have a week to think about what you did.
You might want to be careful if they don't match the character with the original stuff.
It's too late, I already petitioned.
Oh man, you're brutal.
He wanted it. He was all dressed slutty and stuff.
Completely cum stained.
Wow. Where has this gone? I'm gonna have to go get my jug of wine.
There's worse things in life.
Okay, Garfield, fixed up.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening, Anne, please.
Good evening.
If you need a mod rod, Ace Misto is your man tonight.
I'm pretty much just spamming it, so.
Okay. I figured everybody was gathered. I announced that one last time.
So in your mash key, put in /tell Ace Misto rod, please.
Exactly.
Well, maybe not in your mash key.
Yeah.
Come on.
Pretty sure Ace's computer would explode.
Well, I see we found Tuvi's rod in the Grand Guild Hall. It's spelled out in large letters.
I found 2V's rod when I got promoted to Squire.
No, that's how you got promoted to Squire.
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
Burn.
He got the herpes.
Had to make you work for it.
He got herpes. I had it. 3 lifting fingers.
That's kind of a shared thing, isn't it?
And you got the short end of the stick?
Yeah, well, you got AIDS now, bro.
I got a cream for that.
Crabs will eat the herpes, though. You'll be all right.
I think I got that herpagonosyphilades.
Gonorrhea.
One guy showed me a photo of his girlfriend and it looked like she had the hump on the face. It was nasty.
called the cold sore.
I heard she
So
looked
that's
good for
more like an
raids.
outbreak.
Was she hanging out with Honky behind Small Bank and POK?
Oh,
There's no she's back there.
shadow of the dumpster.
All right, so I'm going to shuffle some people around after this raid for the next set. It's just going to be easier, and then just keep those on sets 2 and 3. Since they're the same set of raid, then we just go in there and we clean those out and go from there. So, if you are currently not in a group, hang tight.
Hang on.
Well, at least I admit it, I'm a little slow, but this is the old raid still, right?
This is Tier 1 COV.
Yeah, we don't do the other one till Friday.
Okay, because just want to let you know, somebody did mention to me that we might do the new ones today, and I didn't know, so that's why I just asked.
Are we going to do those old school? Do them until we complete them all?
Fine old school. Are you talking about TOV?
Yeah, well, remember when you did the raids on the islands where you'd spend a Saturday and Sunday up there?
Plain as sky?
Yeah. No, I was saying the ones on Friday, we're going to just keep doing them until we get them all done, right?
Yes.
Or go to bed.
Or pass out from exhaustion, exactly.
We need that extra 1% to equal 10% for that more damage. I do.
So the plan for TOV is after we drop these 3, we'll go hit Great Divide. If we do that relatively quickly, we'll go poke Gricklore. Then Friday, if we drop all 3 on the first run through, or in a reasonable amount of time, we'll go poke Sleeper.
Well, just to give you Val took 3 hours Saturday. Well, that was to do all 6 raids. Tier 1 and Tier 2 took 3 hours.
Shining down.
So that's pretty respectable.
When was this?
Last Saturday night when Tier 2 went live.
Tier 1 itself is probably
There's
pretty
some
quick, I'd
issues with
imagine.
Arianar raid though. That'll be our third one. Only a handful of guilds have beaten it so far.
Well,
Like the-
Arianar took over a half an hour for Valbeat to beat, the first time, so it is a lengthy raid.
Well, the issue is that there's some bugs with it, and Grolic is HP locking.
Yep, that's what I read because you sent it to me. But yes, Grolic gets down to like 33%. He hit point locks, goes back up to 87%, and no matter what they're doing, he won't drop again.
I just want to say also thank you for sharing all this new information because I don't know anything about this stuff. And
Looks like there's only 9 guilds that have beat Arianar.
But there's plenty of them bitching on the forums that they can't beat them.
Maybe they just need to get good.
Yes, I'm sure that is all get good.
Just gotta find that one little niche that you can exploit.
Well, that's what they think some people have done, is they burnt past the mechanics, but it took us 30 minutes to kill it on Saturday night. I don't think that's exploiting anything.
Well, did you see my largest hit? The 428 million?
Well, there was a reason for that.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Not necessarily, but...
You fucked up. That totally should have been 429 million. All right, so let's get a new banner down here, and then get a round of MGBs out because we had some people just hanging around waiting.
Apparently, according to what I was reading on the forums, that actually was needed on beta.
Yeah, exactly.
That big Bane or whatever it is?
Well, there's more than one Bane.
There's 2 different types of Banes. One for the Guardians and one for Grelic.
Yeah, they deleted that thread for some reason.
I wonder why.
Because it's considered an exploit.
Oh, actually it's not. It was needed to unlock Grolic because he was locked and you had to use the Bane, but I think they deleted it because potentially you don't need it anymore, or they don't want the other guilds to figure it out first.
Right. Well, anytime they consider something to be an exploit, they delete the entire thread.
Well, no, absolutely, but it was posted that you used to have to do the Bane to get Grolic 20 times. You had to hit him to unlock him. And they still can't figure. I mean, people that are doing it and they're getting the where he's going back up to 88% or 87%. They're like, "We've told you this," and they keep getting told they don't believe them.
Hey, trophy and tribute. I went to
Thank you. Thank you for the reminder.
All right, so everybody know what we're doing on this one?
Smash him.
Gronk smash.
Responsibility. And Melee the monster.
All right, so places, everyone.
And I'm just going to say this now before Friday night. We can jokingly hear Hale's Landakar, and as long as you don't hit the key word, he won't activate. In tier 2 raids, you don't say one word, you don't target nothing, you don't hail nothing because they go on hail.
Everything is activated on hail.
That's a good piece of information to have.
Like the Western Waste Dragon, right? I mean, the GMM Dragon.
Sontalak actually
Correct.
offers a hidden quest if you hail him before everybody zones in.
Yeah, it's called you're going to go to your bind point.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that'll take the rest of us.
Hey, Tuvi, can you shrink?
Don't forget your tranquils. Healers, you ready?
Never.
Remember, he's undead.
Tuvi is going to be our main assist for the evening.
Everybody go to town.
Avoid the rat or be charmed. Taunts Landikar. Taunts Landikar. Taunts Landikar. Taunts Landikar. Taunts Landikar.
Deathbinder's up.
Celestial Regan cast. Taunts Landikar. Off tank the Draco Liches. Rats in 10 seconds. Taunts Landikar. Off tank the Draco Liches. DI popped on Gumlex. DI popped on Androcles. DI popped on Rathanils. Off tank the Draco Liches. Taunts Landikar.
What happened? Did he got away?
Celestial Rapidity.
Oh no, he didn't.
He never gets. Nice.
Celestial Rapidity down.
So since I can't wear cloth, I still get to roll on it, right?
Is that a trick question?
Yes.
Other guilds is looting that shit up, rolling it at the end of the raid.
Actually, the way Val is doing it, not sure about SOA, but Val, actually, both of them are doing whole
Flurry
sets
of
and
life
handing
down.
it to senior people.
We're the
This-
only ones on this server.
I
that
believe
let
SOA is collecting them until the end of the night and then rolling them off later.
Yes, you're right.
So that the wrong class can't roll and win something.
So you guys know,
rolling for cloth again.
we did 33.5 million DPS on that.
Yeah, Snar winning the cloth legs is why this is a big problem, and it should maybe be handled differently.
I got 34.47 million DPS.
Some of
when
that-
I clicked, it rolled down to another one. By then it's all too late.
But you have to make sure you're only parsing what occurs before the environmental damage, because that little extra is pets and shit that are staying on the mob after it's locked.
So who gets this cloth legs?
Fearbringer.
Here.
Who rolled on something they can't wear?
It was an accident. Snar went to check the other stuff, the chain, and when you start handing loot out, it moves up in the window, and he clicked. By the time he clicked, it was cloth.
Yeah, Fearbringer had one number less than you, so just hand them to him.
If you never want to get caught up in that, the best thing to do is just click never on all the shit you can't wear.
That's very helpful. I learned that the hard way.
Greed.
There goes Benny with his exploits again.
Well, I don't think that clicking never would have helped because he meant to click need on something else, and as Andrew was handing out loot, the line item shifted, so he ended up clicking need on the cloth legs instead of a chain or whatever it was he intended.
There was 3 chain items.
2 chain items.
Utterly unforgivable, Snar. I say we beat you up.
Take his lunch money.
Yes, take his lunch money.
You can have all the rabbit stew I got.
Got a lot of it lately, didn't you?
If you really had rabbit stew, I'd be over.
Now where are we off to next? Just what zone?
Same zone, just across.
And go across the valley.
Oh. Or the laying down dude.
Yes, correct. Laying down.
So we killed that dude, and everybody's burns are still active. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. Except he's actually standing up today.
I asked Oxmo the same thing, Hunky. He said he's dealing with his roommate's crackhead girlfriend banging on his window with her cat.
Yeah,
Cat?
She's using the cat to bang on the window?
That's what he told me.
Dead cat around there.
It was a kitten. Like, no,
That sounds way too detailed to be true.
You can't chill in a room. No, I can't drive you somewhere else. I'm watching Zlanakar the whole time. It's through my window, by the way.
Want to hit trade, please? Thank you.
Well, if she's on your property, just shoot her, dude.
I'm really enjoying this new place.
Move in with me if teach me how to parse like you.
Well, I mean, if you
39th?
didn't move in with your brother, then you would probably not have this problem.
Well, he did 1.3 million DPS. He only had really low time on target. So technically, he was 12th.
Should have thrown the cat at Zlandy.
I only see him at 189.
Because you're looking at the scaled.
Nope, I'm looking at 139 seconds.
For Oxmo, he is 14 seconds on target.
I got him at 98, but I'm sure you're correct.
I have him at 98.
I don't think Oxmo could do 100k DPS even if he was just auto attacking.
98 seconds is what I got.
I think that just goes on when you first engage him. Not actual time hitting.
Everyone with undead nukes, just click your undead nukes on them and run away.
Well, the lag is solid tonight.
Is it?
I didn't feel any lag tonight. Not on that, anyway.
Yeah, that was actually a decent run. It was able to hit buttons, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but zoning now is pretty terrible.
I see a little chat lag, but that's normal even when there's nothing happening.
Alright, remember, when you're supposed to run, you don't duck when you're running. You run, you hide behind a rock, and then you duck.
You don't even need to hide behind a rock as long as you run by the rocks and then duck when you get to them. You don't need to hide behind the rocks. It doesn't make a difference.
I have a question about that. Is there a significance to the rocks or just to get away?
You want to be away from us. So in case you fail the duck, you're not going to hit us with the stun.
There is no significance to the rocks besides it just being a landmark to run towards.
Oh.
Purely distance.
Yeah,
I
you
like-
could be cute like Wrath and just hide behind a rock for no
Yeah,
reason.
yeah, I sent you that picture. I'm just like ducking in goblin form behind a rock.
I mean, just like running to the tree has no significance other than it's a direction.
So, in other words, instead of trying to turn around and run, we can run straight, right?
Which
You
tree,
could, sure.
Lanson? The white tree over there?
The white tree over there.
Wait, this one over there?
Correct.
That's when you're being chased, and the rock is when they're throwing things at you.
Correct.
I hope to be zoned in before Friday.
Now, I'm going to throw this out there again tonight. If we pull off the emote of ducking and no one fails, we will be the first guild on this server to do it because still no one has done it.
So polish your X buttons, y'all.
Don't fuck it up, guys.
And drag that ass like a wormy dog.
Then there will only be one more achievement needed for Tantor, and that is not to kill the Tantorlings. But in order to not kill the Tantorlings, one of two things has to happen. Everybody has to kite them away until they hit them, and then they come back, so we don't eat the mana drain. Or we burn through it and just stay there and eat the mana drain, eat the dot, stay alive, and kill them. Which I tried to have us do the first night, didn't work.
Yeah, you need to run a solid 25 to 30 mil DPS and have large mana pools.
My buddy in Trenton said how they did it is put a campfire down and just had anybody called out by a Tantorling run to that campfire, which is putting all the Tantorlings in one stack and leaving them there.
Right, that's basically what we'll have to do, but I wouldn't say tonight is a good night for practice if we want to do some other achievements too. I mean, unless you don't give a shit, we can use the same campfire to run Tantor to run everybody who gets called out by a Tantorling.
I don't think that's a good spot because if he does kite, he goes out in that direction. it's good to do it off to the side where you're never gonna have to run, never gonna have to kite, never have to go near again.
Anybody able to drag Excalus corpse from the zone in? They got trucked by a rhinoceros. Otherwise, they can just summon.
I'm sure most of us are stuck. Still.
Was it a Brontothurian that got you?
Yeah, it was. Shoved its horns up in who knows where.
Who was MA? Tuvi?
Tuvi.
And yeah, no, I'm stuck still then.
But if we can get the damn not getting hit by the rock,
I'll come get you.
that'd be good.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. If you guys can't run away from an emote that says run away before you get hit by a rock, and you just got to run straight to a tree.
No, straight to the rocks.
Yeah, to the rocks. I'm sorry, you were talking about the tree. Which tree?
The one that doesn't have a big pile of weed under it, Dread.
It's east southeast to the rocks and west to the tree, right?
Yeah, if you're
Correct.
facing the mammoth's taint and you're beating on them like you're supposed to be, it'll be over your left shoulder.
Perfect.
Turn over your left shoulder, you'll see them rocks, booker and duck.
Go ahead and
Don't
a round of MVPs out.
I'm still zoning. I think I'm probably stuck.
Yeah, Ox is not here either. Yeah,
I'm zoning out to Res Excalus, and it's just taking forever to zone.
I definitely know you out there, Ox.
No, I think I'm
You're
inside
not in
the
zone, but you have the expedition. Just take the banner. The banner's right here with the entire raid force.
I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Excalus, where's your corpse?
Should be right at the zone end. Can't find out just summon this time from.
Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe it's in a different big zone.
Or it should be I zoned into the instance and I got trucked by something.
Did you zone into the instance, or did you zone into the real static zone?
I zoned into the instance. I can just rest them too. No banner either.
Woba said the banner kicked him out.
Like outside the guild hall.
He must have been zoning when it was moved.
Well, I was at the test giver and I was zoning and something trucked me after his own. So I didn't banner him the first time. Either way, doesn't matter.
I'm gonna have to shut down completely because I can't even get it.
You already left the raid. You, Prima, Angel Fairies, Hamster, all left the raid.
And we're reboot.
Yeah, have some tequila with me, Hedda.
Pass that bottle over here.
Rum works so much better.
That is true. Spice rum too.
No, I have my rum from Bermuda. It's good stuff.
Is there a guild banner down or no? For the zone and it put me back at the entrance.
It's right at the mob.
Make sure you're in the expedition.
Hamster will need to invite, please.
Oh yeah, I'm not in the expedition currently. Do you guys still have room in the expedition for Excalibur?
I swapped you out for Clink on this one.
Okay, no problem.
And then once Lanson gets back, we should be good to go.
I'm in the
So
back.
what would happen instead of running away, you just duck? Would that work? Or do you have
Everybody around you would get hit by the stun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you hit the rest of us with the stun portion. That's why you got to run away. If it was just a duck, it'd be just like KL2.
Why I asked.
Shining down.
All right, looks like we got everybody in here.
So do you want to try the everybody run away with the Tantalines so that way we can just concentrate on Tantor and the Guardians and we can kill this faster?
Let's go for it.
Okay, so who has 3 people in the zone that we can use a campfire for?
We can use mine.
Okay, so come to the south. Up the hill to me.
So we're gonna run the Tantor to the fire and sit there till it dissipates?
The Tantor.
Yeah, the little ones.
The little ones will come to the campfire, yes.
We wait with it until it dissipates?
You wait until it catches you.
Okay.
Actually, maybe back it up a little bit more on top of the hill, Hitta.
Straight south. Gotcha.
Yeah, straight south on top of the hill. Stop at the campfire. You'll be away from the raid. All the ores will hit right here, and we don't have to worry about mana drain, and we can just concentrate on killing Tantor and the Primal Guardians. So if don't know where I'm talking about, everybody look south to on top of the hill. You'll see me up here. This is if you get called out for a Tangerine, you come to this little campfire.
Okay, check to this campfire up here, just so everybody
Shining
knows where
down
it
on
is.
Jack Hulk.
And then you stay here for a little bit.
So we have a trigger that tells us when a Tanterling calls out us.
Correct. There's a trigger in here that says, well, open it up. It should say right now, I think it says maybe useless. Hang on a second. Let me go in.
So there's or tank the small mammoth is what you're going to hear. That when you hear that, get up on the hill to the campfire.
So it'll say Tantor. If you look in the trigger package KOI Claws of Ishan, under event Western Waste Event 1 Tantor, you'll see Tantorlings. Checkbox the one that's labeled Tantorlings. It'll tell you to kite, and the exact wording is kite or tank the small mammoth. When you hear that, you run up to the thing, up to this campfire, and you sit there, and then you're going to get safe to return. What that tells you is you've bet the Tantalling caught you, and now it's not going to chase you anymore. You can go back to the raid.
And because the Tantalling caught you, the Tantalling should stay right here at the campfire, so you can return to the raid and keep doing what you're doing.
But still duck for the rocks.
And it's still duck for the rocks.
Benny Mage, would you mind putting out the triggers again? Grinaldi asked. He wants to make sure he has the right triggers.
So the Tantaling's going to call somebody out to run, right?
It's going to start with like 3 or 4, and it can go up to as far as I think 6 or 7, depending on how long the fight takes.
Oh, so we have to kill the Tantalling up by the.
No.
No, the achievements we're trying to get tonight is don't kill the Tantalings and avoid getting hit by a rock. So those 2 achievements. And to not kill the Tantalings, we're dragging their asses up to that campfire so they don't do a mana drain on the whole raid. If you're called out by a Tantalling, you should get the Gina trigger, but it also comes across with your name in green text. You run towards the campfire, the Tantalling will spawn and come towards you. When the Tantalling catches you, that's when you're successful. You drop your Tantalling off at the campfire and run your ass back down here to Tantor, okay?
Awesome. Yep, no problem.
Where is the campfire?
Straight
Due
south,
south.
up to the top of the hill.
If you're standing by Tantor, you'll see the flame coming over the rise of the hill.
As soon as you sit up there, you're going to see the Tantalling run at you. It will then catch you, and it'll say, "Ooh, it caught you." You'll see a little emote. You'll get the trigger from the game that says "Safe to return." That's when you can come back to us.
Did everybody get that Gina package?
Yes.
Yep, thank you.
The wording is kind of generic right now, guys. It's not going to tell you to run to the campfire. We're telling you that if you're called out for a Tantalling, you see that emote, or you hear it from Gina, you run due south to the campfire. The Tantalling will spawn and come to you. When it's at you, you'll get a success. The Tantalling's right on your ass. If you're not the first one called out, there'll already be other Tantallings near the campfire. You're just going to drop your Tantalling off there at the campfire area and come on back down. Nobody does any DPS on a Tantalling.
So don't use any AEs?
Well, they're going to be up over there, so.
You could use AEs because what we will be fighting here at the Taint of Tantor is the Primals and Tantor himself.
So AEs are good, but the Tantallings are not going to get hit because they're going to be up on top of the hill.
Okay, fair enough.
I actually think the Tantors stop once they're hit, so you don't want to hit you don't want to hit your Tantor till you're near the campfire.
Maybe we should take DSs off then.
No, the damage shield will be on the tanks, so. I'm going to just do my best to call you out, and I'm going to say south, southeast, and duck, or west. This will be fun.
Last chance for questions. Going in 10 seconds.
And if we fail it and the Tantallings end up staying here because no one ran away, well, then we're just going to go back to killing them, and it'll take a little longer to do it.
All right, hit your tranquils, everybody.
Celestial Riggin cast.
So, Tuvi, since you're MA, and we're not going to do the Tantallings, it's Guardians and then Tantor. Guardians, then Tantor.
Yep.
Sorry, you said Tuvi Monk is our assist?
Correct.
And
Thank
go.
you.
Fizzle's apparently on aggro.
My apologies. No longer.
Wrist doesn't mind. I think he likes it.
First
Don't stand in front of the Tantor.
2 ads up.
DI popped on Taxars.
Okay, everybody on the Guardians. Get them in front here.
Front arc safe. Celestial
Hey,
rapidity.
he's a good third protector up.
Celestial rapidity down.
So you think you gotta push it back or turn it? You got DPS towards the front of Tantor.
Another protector up.
Don't stand in front of the Tantor.
Okay, he's going to get ready to chase. Jack Hulk west to the tree. Everybody concentrate on the Guardian.
Front arc safe.
Eternal Light, southeast and duck.
Healing frenzy down. Celestial Rigon cast.
Okay, Eternal Light, come back. Everybody sit here. And he done got us. Okay, drag the Tantalines away. Get them up on the hill, south, south, south. There's one Tantaline here. No. That was Jack.
Hamster Lanson, run the campfire.
Hamster wheel, lance, and campfire.
Run and duck.
Don't stand in front of the Tantor.
He's gonna start chasing
Flurry
someone
of
else
life
again.
down.
No, the power up was Jack Hulk.
Alright, I don't see the Tanterlings moving.
Front
yeah,
arc
one
safe.
just took off.
Hamster wheel, Lanson, so
Canig,
Shining down.
What?
you had a Tanterling, you gotta run to the campfire.
Throwing my.
Shining down on DI popped on
so
Androck
hamster
please.
wheel, me can come back.
Shining down on Unixer.
Rona, Benassi, Grinaldi, Ace Misto, Taxar, Berrickson, top of the hill. Kakoshi,
Shining
southeast
down
duck.
on Gumlek. Shining down on Taxar. Shining down on Klinket.
Stay up there till you get the message it's safe to return.
Don't stand in front of the
One
Tantor.
Tanterling just took off. 2 more Tanterlings are spinning.
He's gonna start chasing someone. Berrickson can come back. Kakoshi, southeast and duck again.
It looks like we're clear of
Front arc
Tanterlings.
safe.
Okay. Everybody can come back. Venturito, Benassi, Hamster Wheel, Lanny, Serena, Androcles, run to the top of the hill.
I'm down.
All right. Well, as soon
And
as you're
we
up, go to
fail.
the campfire.
Oh. Well, I ran.
Well, you didn't stun us. That's a good thing.
I was.
Andrew, you can come back.
I'm guessing you weren't ducked in Chorito.
Oh, son of a bitch! I thought I was running from a Tanterling.
That's why I said southeast. Hey, don't drag them too far away.
We have a Tanterling on Sinera. Sinera, going to the campfire.
Serena, run.
Serena, up top of the hill.
Please
Oh, no.
not the dead.
She caught it. Or it caught her. So.
Yelp down.
So it's not going to move now.
Nope. So bring it a little south. Move the banner to me, Benny. To the. Come.
Don't stand in front of the Tanter.
East.
I'm not hearing the triggers from Gina, by the way.
All right, everybody to the banner. We're going to move it.
Drag Tantor down to the east, please.
Front arc safe.
If you can.
Can I get a res for Antorito, please?
Yeah, I rezzed him.
Celestial Riggin cast.
I got another res, please.
Forget it. Just keep him
Yeah.
there. Just get on the backside. So Tantor.
Kikoshi, Fury, Carnage, Barracks and Snar, William, Unixer, K-Brook, Ikenzo. Go to the campfire.
Wrist southeast and duck. Wrist southeast and duck. Get the Guardians right underneath his butt, please. I know it's a little rough. Try your best. Garrick, Paragon, and Squalls, if we can, please. We really need those
Don't
AE
stand
heals.
in front of the Tanter.
Ikenzo needs a res. Ikenzo needs a res.
Zelfer, southeast and duck. Zelfer.
Front arc safe.
Doing good. Keep it up.
Ike's up by the campfire, by the way.
Couple of dead people up at campfire. Get them rest.
Don't res them in at the campfire, please, because they're just going to wrist southeast and duck. Wrist southeast and duck. They're only going to eat the mana drain in the dot. I got Kikoshi here at the raid. Bring Tantor back. Gumlick, Barracks, and Tinderdate, Kennig,
Don't stand
Garfield,
in
Jigga
front of
Jigga,
the
Serena,
Tanter.
south to the campfire. Carnage, Paragon.
Front arc safe.
Seething, southeast and duck. Serena, south and up to the hill.
Hope that caught Serena.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, that was her
Icewind,
camping.
Kennig, Ace Misto, Tinderdate, Omerta, Benny Mage, Lanny, Ikenzo, Kikoshi, Jigga Jigga, K-Brook, and me. Up the hill to the campfire. Everybody else get on the Primal Guardian.
Don't stand in front of the Tanter.
He's going to start to kite someone.
When can we come back?
Yelp
As soon
down.
as you hear safe to return, you can come back.
It'll say a Tanterling
Front
reaches
arc
you.
safe.
Correct. Icewind.
I need a heal, cause I need a res because the Tanterling killed me.
Ditto. Lainey needs
D.
a
I
rest
popped
because the
on rat
Tangerling
heels.
killed her too.
Barracks and Seiko, Omerta, Stills, Garner, Tinderdate, Grinaldi, Benassi, Hida, Oxmo, me, Snar, up the hill. You can spread away from each other so you don't get hit with the, it's just a generalized, just space them out so you don't get all the things at once. Rathaniel, southeast and duck.
I am tanking, so this is going to be interesting.
I got it.
Another burrower's up.
Ike and so needs a res too. Never mind, got one.
Thanks, Andrew.
Don't stand in front of the
Here
Tantor.
comes his AE. Kill the Guardians. We got to get the Guardians dead first.
I need a res again, Ike does.
Holy shit, a lot of people go south.
Front arc safe.
Or any direction in order to not dump
Prima
it.
southwest. Oh wait, no, west, right?
Southeast and duck.
Dorito, Oxmo, Rona, Sully, Manson, Toledo, Hairbrook, Carnage. Monster.
Too many voices.
Yelp down.
Whatever you do, don't bring the Tanterlings to Tantor.
Celestial Riggin cast.
Benny Major good, Ace Misto's good, Carnage is
Celestial
good,
Rapidity.
and Chorito's good.
Get a Kenza res, please.
I'm dragging
Don't
Ike
stand in
back.
front of the
Ike's
Tantor.
back at the raid.
Kite or tank
Needs a
the
res,
small
please.
mammoth.
Shit ton of people run.
Am I good, Lansing?
Just burn.
Yes, no, you gotta run now. Run. And kill him. Everybody who's still here, kill him.
Safe to return.
Excellent job. Much quicker tonight.
Yeah, we said run to the campfire, but what we really meant is run up there and space out. If you're in the aura of more than one Tanterling, you're going to get killed.
I discovered that.
Congrats.
Good job. We got hamster wheel. You can stand back up. You don't need
Can I get a heal? I'm gonna die.
Yeah, heals. Hey, heals.
Celestial Rapidity
That
down.
So we should move and clear before we take our AFK.
Damn. I guess I could.
We had a lot of people die right at Tantor because there were no heals.
Baby.
Sorry, I had no mana.
It's normally Shaman with AE heals that would keep us up for that.
It's all good. It's just that dot just carries on after the event.
Yelp down.
I use Staunch Recovery is the only reason I had mana.
Yeah, I used it halfway through too.
We got not a monster, eh?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you.
It'll be better next week because the fact that you now know what we have to do. You've seen it live. It's all good. It's a learning experience.
It got crazy
Hey.
with so many people being called.
Hey, we should go to the caves and clear the caves while we still have a timer and then AFK so we don't wind up doing it twice like we have every other week.
Well, we got to get some buffs on tanks first, at least.
Chris doesn't need buffs.
Well, now that we've done not a monster, we can just kill the Tantlings and concentrate on the runaway and duck.
Yeah, but killing the Tangerlings takes us 3 times as long.
Oh, okay.
That was the whole point of not killing the Tangerlings is we get more time for the night to do more shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, a 10-minute event instead of a 20-minute event.
I mean, overall, we did really great for the first attempt at trying it the correct way. So, really good.
Test is clear. Let's move out and do some clearing.
Andrew, my computer crashed. I'm trying to get back in.
So people are pulling to get back here.
No one should be pulling except for the tanks. No extra mobs, please. Otherwise, you'll probably kill us.
Tanks are even pulling. But their healers aren't here.
That's why you should play at night so you can hear yourself.
In the off window, you Nixer.
It's clear to Clanicar. Do you want to AFK there or right here?
Yeah, we can clear. We can go down there. We just got to kill a few more things up here, like that. Don't pull it, but the Dracolich that's right there, and the little dragon. So you think this cleared enough for you?
We should grab a couple more because they roam a lot.
Okay.
Yelp down.
I had a couple roam to the center of the cleared area last time, and I had to keep circling around it.
Okay.
All right. Well, you pull what you think is necessary then.
Looks pretty good.
Okay. If he's happy with this, where's that worm?
Prima.
Can you break that, please, Prima? And a tank pick it up. Or maybe it was Jigga Jigga.
Yeah, it was by accident.
Still,
it was
Prima.
Still Jigga Jigga. So can you break that Jigga, please? Invis yourself.
Jigga what?
Jigga how?
Yelp down.
Okay, everybody down to the dragon. Sit. Med up. We'll buff before we engage. And so if you need restroom break, beer break, refill, empty, take it all of it as soon as you get down here and sit.
Sorry I failed the rock. Totally thought I was running from a Tanter.
Don't worry, I'll tell Dwayne the Rock Johnson that you failed him once again.
Don't worry, we'll get a team over to your house to beat you up for it.
That would be a tall order, fella. They'd get shotgunned real quick. Anyways, yeah, I stood there like a
Shining
dumbass,
down
and then
on
the big Tanter
Taxar.
came in. I'm like, wait a second, I'm getting chased by him. Literally, I'm not hearing the triggers. I think they're faint, and in your guys' voices just like overpower it. So I was just like kind of a fool there.
There was a couple times there was so many names up, it almost a hard time to read your name.
If you have an events window box, just scroll through that. You'll see things in there like a tantalling can't catch Ace Mistro, so it throws a tantrum. When it does that, it actually stops.
Yeah, I have one. I wasn't watching it. I was like, hey, click it, click, click, click. You know, I was just trying to cast spells and got focused on that too much.
Well, they're actually pretty easy emotes. They're a lot better than like pulling everything to a frickin' middle of a blood pool. Or run into a specific colored hallway and clicking a potion before you die.
Yeah, there are worse ones.
Wait for Ernar.
I watched it. It was pretty interesting, actually.
I liked how they did it with the, follow the one big illusion around.
Yeah, the guy had the yard ape.
Illusion.
You talking about Kizant's video?
Yeah.
So I'm hearing from all of this is y'all want to make Lanson dress up as something.
Oh, well, not just for the raids.
Yeah, we're not just talking about raids now, are we, big guy?
He's already in a fursuit. What more do you guys want?
But if you have a large illusion of some sort that stands out, it'd probably help for that.
One thing on the Tannerlings, if you look at it, you'll notice that it has your name underneath it. And you can back up a little bit if you don't move. You probably
Yeah, they were rubber banding pretty good there.
I got a message across my screen that it couldn't reach me and threw a tantrum. Could it be that we're moving too quickly for them?
No, that's the right message. That means you can go back. You're gonna get the dot though as soon as you get that message.
Oh, I thought they were saying it catches you.
No, it could catch you.
If it catches you, you failed. If you got away from it and it throws a tantrum, it's stuck wherever it throws a tantrum, and you didn't take any of the damage or any of the splash.
But I noticed you still get the dot. It goes on you right after you get that emote, regardless whether you pass or fail it.
Yeah, I died twice too.
So you're also getting the dot from the other ones too.
Right. So next time we go for that, we're going to run up that hill to the south and we're going to spread out a little bit so that people aren't getting multiple waves of that.
It would be nice if we had some splash curing going on too, because everybody's going to get the dot.
That's what I was just gonna say. Maybe a thought to have somebody healing at the campfire.
I don't know about healing, but curing anyway.
For a total time on that.
The total time was 674 seconds.
So you could drop a cure ward up there.
I don't think you need to early, because you don't start getting the tantalings until you were like 90 seconds in, 120 seconds in.
So that first wave of tantalings, somebody that can drop a cure ward goes up there, drops a cure ward.
But we definitely got to pick up the healing and the curing at the banner. Like we do when we're killing the tantalings, we still need those cures and heals.
a friendly reminder, Ace Misto is Rod Master tonight.
I can't spell that.
I'm back and clean rods.
Ah.
Yeah, Ben Mage and Kinnick shouldn't have made their name so easy if they wanted Rod to.
Now, Ace Misto's easy to spell.
It's like trying to spell Androcles. Which variation of that name did I try to spell? I don't know.
No, Andrew Cheese is way worse. Fuck. Come on.
All you
I
have to
still
do
have to spell it.
is I before E except after C.
That rule never works. There's so many exceptions to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ask.
It's all Greek to me.
There's like a list of exceptions to that. It's kind of funny. It's huge.
Truth, y'all say Kennig isn't supposed to be pronounced Kennig. It's Cannig.
Let me go get Gardner's book on grammar.
Just ask Gina. It pronounces everything perfectly.
That's it. I particularly like Icy Wind.
Icy Wind is awesome.
You do know that there's a pronunciation line. You can type it out to get it to pronounce it any way you want.
That sounds like work.
Well, I like laughing at the way it pronounces stuff.
It's just as bad as me pronouncing people's names.
I was sliding for forever.
Nah, I think you're a little better at it.
One of the few people who says my name correctly.
How long did it take me to get Rat's name?
The difference is that Gina will always mispronounce it the same way and not get inventive with it.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody on this one has done this before, right?
Hang on the walls. Don't go through the barriers.
Stay the hell away from the clerics in group 1.
Oh, yeah.
Slow roll at start. Burn on the ads.
All right, get a round of MGBs going.
Hamster Wheel, you should be able to Tranquil Blessing skin right this minute.
Maybe he never trained it.
If anybody's got 5 chrono to sell, someone's looking to buy 5.
They still paying 4.5 million for them?
He didn't say. He just says he wants to buy 5.
Why did the price go up so steep?
It's one person buying them all.
One person's offering 5 now.
And
Wow.
and a lot of people just aren't selling them, so people are gonna keep offering more money.
Why,
They can afford it.
Why's he hogging them up?
Everybody has got the word that for your main tune, if you need a chrono, the price is 3 million plat. You can buy it from the guild at that price.
Okay, let's do an AFK check over to the rock here.
I'm here. I can't move. I'm loading spell set.
Jiga, Sildi, Bergson, Wobatushi, Kakoshi, Gumlick.
Sorry, Lanson. I saw something very disturbing, and I have to go. So I'll be right back.
Was it that pink train in the tunnel you posted the other day?
No, it was worse.
Okay, so tanks getting your position over in the corner. Second healer with Sildi, get over there. We'll wait till he comes back. Who's the 2 chanters on Charm tonight? Prima and Jiga? Or Prima and Chirito?
Prima and G.
Okay.
You're all fucked.
And we'll pull off and go to the banner when the ads are up. No burns to 30%. Off tanks, you know where to go.
So you said no burns at 30%?
No burns until 30%.
Roger, Dodger.
We
That
pull
doesn't-
off.
That doesn't mean no damage. That means, don't drop your big stuff.
Correct. So you can use like 5-minute burns to start with, but it's got to be controlled. And then no dots starting at 37%, so that we don't push them to 30 and then have the 7 ads plus the 2 ads plus the dragon all at once. Sylvie, let me know when you're back.
Oh, we're ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Tanks stack up. Get ready. Jack, on your call.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Those hails won't screw up our counts.
What hail? No.
For the tier 2.
Celestial Riggin cast.
Okay, everybody go. I'm confused what you mean.
Not a good time to discuss it. Fight.
Avoid Clandakar's front arc.
Here comes the silence. First set of ads are popping.
Two ads
Here
incoming.
they come. Everybody over to the banner. Salvadon, why are you laying down on the job? I see you literally laying down and sliding around on your stomach.
First 4 drakes incoming.
Here come the 4 drakes. Tank ads on the 4.
Hey, Grinaldi, being in a drag form is probably not helpful here.
Everybody get back on that.
Avoid clan Dakar.
Someone
I
res,
popped on rat Haniels.
Andro.
2 ads incoming.
2 ads, get over to the banner. And you guys gotta debuff these suckers.
I slowed and hit him with the, magic debuff.
Yelp down.
Anybody who is not a tank, get over to the banner now. More silence incoming. Get your pets over here, please. Fearbringer, pet.
Celestial rapidity.
Wrath, can you point yours towards the wall? Thank you.
Avoid clan Dakar's front arc.
Okay, here comes the silence, and everybody get back on Clandakar. Avoid the rear end, because he's gonna fart. Put his head back into the corner. More silence.
Celestial rapidity down. 2 ads incoming.
More ads, everybody to the banner. Everybody pull your pets, please. Cromriff, we're up. Seething, you're up.
Sorry, Gum. I saw it on a DPS, so I unended it.
Avoid clan Dakar's front arc. Healing frenzy down.
Everybody back on him.
Flip him.
Yep, flip him if he did the frontal. Next set of ads at 48. Here comes the silence.
Two ads incoming. Flurry of life down.
Ads Inc. Everybody to the banner. The 4 going away.
Shining down. Avoid clan Dakar's front arc.
Evil, can you do me a favor? Next time, stand right next to Salvadon for the next set of ads, so we can use AEs for both of them.
Really, that wasn't mine. I just picked it up because it was going to kill bull.
Rear safe.
Oh, okay.
Reposition Clandikar.
I just saw you on it, so that's why I asked.
Yep, no problem. But I'll do it.
Everybody back on Clandikar. Next set of ads at 35. And all dots off at 37.
Celestial Regan cast.
Silence. No more dots.
Two ads
Everybody
incoming.
over to the banner. No more damage on Clandikar.
What's that ground effect?
That's fine. That doesn't do anything to us. So he's got 3 breaths, a frontal, a rear, and then this. The first 2 will hurt us. The third one doesn't do shit. Or Gumlick, stand right next
Avoid
to the banner.
Clandikar's front arc. Front cast. Now avoid rear arc.
Okay, everybody go to town on them, since the second set of ads are dead. Tanks, get ready for the 7. Here comes silences.
Celestial Regan cast.
More silence.
Right before I got burns on.
Yelp
What did you just
down.
say, Tubi?
Did he silence me right before I was gonna get burns?
Avoid Clandikar's front arc.
And we win.
Nice.
Got some achieves too.
Congrats, everyone.
Break no eggs and no dragon side.
Two earrings for our pet classes.
Nice.
I thought we were only doing nugget earrings.
I don't think any of the mages have asked for nugget ears.
No, only Kanik, Ace, and me.
Yeah.
You guys are free to leave the zone before the rest of that rolls off, just so you know.
But the box is so nice.
I know what I'm asking for tonight.
You too. Congrats, turn.
Thank you. I'm gonna loot that stuff for you in 2 seconds, making space.
Grass Dread.
Where are we going?
Great Divide. I chose a standalone event for the end of the evening, just because I don't know what Friday's going to entail and how long we're going to be spending on it, so I didn't want to do any of the openers.
Hold on, Andrew. I have to give you one.
The earrings are lore equipped.
Hey, Laney, can you port us to the Great Divide?
But it sends me a special tell after.
Yes.
Okay.
Just say yes, Dread.
Just say yes, but it's
Okay.
lore equipped. It's just warning you.
I just didn't want to make it mine.
Make it yours.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
All right, chest is empty. Send us home or to Great Divide.
Is that 29 a significant pet upgrade?
Pretty
Not
much
really,
the best
but
in the
it's cool
game,
to
I
have.
think. Isn't that the best in the game currently?
So yeah, it doesn't matter on raid so at all.
I mean, like in relative to whatever the previous one was.
27 to 28 was like a negligible upgrade.
You
No,
probably
complain
get
of hate
more.
helped me a lot.
You probably get more benefit from the HP and mana than you do from the actual pet on raids. Group now, I'm sure it's night and day.
Are we doing Velk's Great Divide?
Great Divide.
Great Divide.
Thank you.
Well, I was just wondering if it was a good one and made the, you know.
Dreadrot, why did you take that port back to Guildhall?
It doesn't raise the con. It's not a great upgrade.
Okay, so it doesn't make like a necro pet any better, really. Not too much.
No, I said that to myself after also.
Necro?
Well, he can wait for the banner.
Hopefully
to-
all 3 druids ported their entire group so we have enough to put the banner right at the NPC.
I would have, but DR left us.
Yeah, we had to take the port too.
I'm running to I'm in Great Divide, so I'll be over there.
Great, thanks.
I'm still loading.
I'm still zoning.
I'm in there.
I appreciate the updates.
You're welcome.
Hey, no problem. Hey, I'm drinking wine too.
That I kind of knew.
Yeah, you know, the more I drink, the more stupid I get, and more mudmouth as well. But
You know, with this slow zoning, I wouldn't mind it so much if you actually met it during the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
only
would be
full
nice.
mana.
Damn, I was the second one here.
Was there a reward?
What was that?
Was there like an award for getting there quickly?
Yeah, you
No.
get to be in the raid.
But like, I thought I was like the indentured enchanter of the raid.
Not until Prima makes you Mez Stratos raid by yourself.
That's
You know,
way harder than anything else, dude. That's brutal.
There is one achievement that we didn't do in Stratos that sucks balls.
Well, I don't want to suck anybody's balls, so I'm glad we didn't do that one.
Are they salty or chocolate?
No, fresh out of the shower.
Salty.
Salty chocolate covered balls.
Takes about an hour to do the achievement. It takes bards and enchanters and shadow knights and paladins to pull it off.
Were the raids in that one just overall more difficult than other expansions?
Yeah, the mechanics are pretty brutal in TBL raids.
You had to charm exactly 20 mobs. No, charm. Yeah, 20 mobs, and you had to keep 50 alive at the end when you killed the last one.
What?
On the TBL on Stratos, you had to keep 30 mobs, 30 mobs alive at the end, and you had to charm exactly 20.
Not 20.
That achievement was so bullshit. I remember doing that. I just sit there forever and wait.
It was stun in Mez. Not sure.
You know, even Suck or Exodus is taking me forever to zone.
Yeah, that was the second you were entering Great Divide message, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
thought,
because
well,
I,
what did
I
do?
exodus the group as soon as I saw everybody landed, excluding DR.
Well, you know, maybe he had to go to the bathroom. He needed privacy at the guild hall.
Well, not like he wouldn't have had time when we were zoning.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
As it's in Excel, I'll have to leave. I have to interview a candidate tomorrow, very early in the morning. So good luck.
Oh yeah, have fun, dude. Peace.
Have a good night.
We don't have enough guild members to plant the banner.
Zoning to GD right now, very slowly apparently.
Yeah, there's about 7 of us getting hit in GD in a second.
Hopefully we're all in the same pick zone.
Well, there's quite a few of us here. So is this
Banner's down.
Is the name Benassi or Benassi?
Benassi.
I don't know why I say Benassi. It makes me seems like that's like a word like they were using in The Godfather. Benassi, you know, I don't know Italian.
Stands for balls.
What?
You got his attention with that.
I told you earlier today, just because you want that from me doesn't mean you're gonna get it from me. My child's not here, so I can have this conversation. I'm sorry about your homosexual fantasies, bro, but I just can't go that way with you, buddy.
Think he likes you.
That's not what I saw behind the small bank earlier today.
Hey, can we get some people running?
We had the banner down.
The banner's down.
Oh. I'm sorry to yell at people for no reason.
Oh, that's
Hey,
cool.
there you
We're
go
used to it, man.
again. My God.
If I could finish zoning, I'd love to.
Yeah,
run.
I'm still zoning.
I made Lanzin cry during a mission a few weeks ago and he won't forgive me.
Never. He also made Birdie cry in the same mission. I mean, come on. Poor Birdie.
Were you like,
You do.
were they behaving unacceptably stills?
That's why I yelled at them.
He was trying to tank and do something else and he couldn't handle it, so he got angry.
He seems to have an anger problem, I've noticed.
Yeah, I was tanking and healing while they were asking questions about their alt.
Stills doesn't have an anger problem. Other people just need to do what he says.
Quickly.
He's a people person, goddammit.
You get a nice lawn too, don't you?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Everybody would file their TPS reports on time. He wouldn't have those issues.
As we used to say about a guy, an asshole I used to work with, there's nothing wrong with him. It's the world that's wrong.
Yeah, what is it? If you walk around all day running into assholes, you're the asshole, probably.
I feel this is directed at me.
Why you feel that way?
Must be self-conscious.
You should be more like me, an absolute peach.
Is there anybody that's on the bench that needs the achievement we're going to do?
Rodney. Rodney just said he needs 0 losses.
I can sit out. I'm having a tough time with lag.
Are you just trying to like hop out?
No, if you need someone to sit out, I'm happy to sit out because of my computer.
I should just start playing a different game and maybe this will load by the time that game loads.
I'm still looking for that other game. I haven't found it yet.
Has anybody found a good way to get the restless vegetables?
You have to plow the land and farm it yourself.
If I could get seeds to plant, then I could do that. But there's no land you can plant in Q.
Do you need some, Serena? I've got like a stack of 1,000 I can hand you right now.
Oh my gosh, I need them so bad. I'm
She
making
was-
stat foods.
Well, there's barely the guy that knows how you get them right there.
Don't you just have to forage them?
Yes.
So just change your key when you walk, turn left or right. You automatically forage when you're in those zones.
Or I could just give her 1,000 of them right now.
Is there a macro command
too.
so you auto inventory shit so it ain't running around on your cursor?
Yeah, slash auto I or auto inv.
It's all run together, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
And then
forage,
auto B is for auto bank. Will also work.
Wait, that's a thing?
Auto bank, yeah. Slash auto B or auto bank.
That might
Yeah,
be game
I've got
changing.
2 hotkeys for doing that, for auto inventorying and auto banking stuff.
But you gotta have the banker open, though, right?
Well, of course.
Still though, that you just pick it up on your cursor and auto be it.
Yeah, I've got a hotkey I use, like my equal key on my main keyboard, so number 12 or whatever, and just
Shining
pick
down.
something up and then auto bank. Shift click to pick up a stack and then hit equal to auto bank.
So
And
when you
I've
make the
got-
forage macro, make sure you make 2 lines for auto inventory because you get 2 items sometimes on a bonus forage.
Yeah, so I've got my auto inventory key is just filled with 5 lines of auto inventory, and same with my auto bank key. So I will hit auto bank and then try to pick up multiple stacks at a time, and it'll auto bank multiples.
I have auto forge with the first line as doability, then the auto inventory times 3, and then a timer of 500, and then doability at the last line.
That's fine. Now map it to a key that you always use, like your stand-up key or your step forward key. So every time you take a step, it auto forges.
The A key turned to left.
That's cool.
But how do you map it to that key?
Hey, who's pulling this?
Just like you map a multi-bind.
It says seething. I see seething on the pages.
I say we move to the mobs.
Wrath is the GD pulling.
Okay, we're all here. Everybody grab hands. Grab hands. Come on, everybody. Prayer chain. Let's do this.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Touch my froggy hands.
Take us more.
Swear you won't get words.
Sildy, you finally left the raid.
Oh my god, I crashed.
As did Prima Donna.
Coming back in.
Evil's not here tonight, is he?
Yeah,
he is.
He's been here.
Evil.
Yes.
Watch that new series, man. Black Klansman. I was loving that.
You didn't want us to go to the clan meeting?
Dude, this poor black guy. He becomes a cop and he has to infiltrate the KKK, and he's like on the phone. It's just some funny shit. It is fun. I mean, it's not meant to be funny. It's serious shit, but it's funny what he has to go through.
What's the name of it?
Also,
Black Klansman.
it's a true story too.
I believe it.
Oh, I thought, like, seriously, I was thinking, what was the Dave Chappelle skit?
No, this is a
Bigsby Clayton, or Clayton Bigsby.
Mm-hmm, there you go.
Bigsby.
Who's open micing it? Who's
Damn,
hammering their
Sylvie.
keys?
Silly with that mechanical microphone.
So do we have a puller yet? Oh, I can pull.
Let's send Eternal to do it.
What was that?
Let's send Eternal to do the polling.
Am Eternal gonna die?
Are you guys taking bets on this now?
He never died the very first time he did it.
A lot.
That's true.
Who did I lose out of group one?
I think
Well,
Sildy said he
Prima and Sildy.
Sildy.
Probably
It-
Eternal.
And Unix had to log out.
Unixer's the dude that said he had to interview someone.
In the morning, yes.
Okay. He's
Yeah. He's filming The Dictator 2 tomorrow.
no.
Isn't he like in South America somewhere?
Yes.
Are they making a number 2?
No, it was a joke. Although it'd be pretty funny if they did.
So
I
okay.
mean, they
now
did
have a
Borat
Pipchin
too.
accent.
I would assume he might do Dictator 2. He did Borat number 2.
That is a crime against humanity right there.
I shied away from that. I think my wife would probably divorce me.
I made my wife watch the Borat movies and Dictator, and she hated it, but like she laughed a bunch too. So
Can't get past that fisty dildo scene in the hotel. And my
oh,
wife
there's
was
just some
like,
ridiculousness there. She
Um,
goes like, "What the fuck is going on?"
The Jeff Dunham skit.
So many good lines in Borat, though. It's such a good movie. The first one.
But it's
The
so
Cyberpunk Borat commercial is the best.
Anyone ever watched Taj 2.0 or Jeff Dunham's comments?
some of the Tosh stuff.
Everybody knows Tropic Thunder is where it's at.
Yeah, gotta take 12.
That movie is ungodly funny.
I'm down with Super Troopers.
Good one too.
I could
Yeah,
I
I
could
can
really
see
watch that again, right, Meow?
Blazing Saddles was the funniest movie ever made.
Say meow.
Pretty good.
Meow.
Did Rodney get in the rate?
was watching this new TV show about what's her head, Kathy Bates owning a weed store the other night called Disjointed. It's pretty hilarious.
I like the title of the show. That's funny. Narandi.
Yep, wish I had the money to do the startup when all that went legal. Darn it.
Well, if you'd have been at ground level, back in the 80s, have a good crop by now, that you could have just opened up a store.
Some relatives in Northern California finally got
Just
together.
that licensing is ridiculous.
It's really weird in Canada. They cracked down on all the growers that they'd known about for years, and like
Absolutely.
a month later, legalized it, and there's all these criminal charges on these growers and everything. And now they're going to them and asking them for help because our marijuana industry is so broken here because they went from like labs to needing mass production. So it's like it's really funny at the end of the day, like they make these people criminals and then turn around and are being like, "Hey, you want a government job because we can't do what we thought we could."
How do you think the federal government hires hackers?
Well, the thing is, they don't know how to fucking grow it properly. If they had to privatize it instead of trying to monopolize it at the beginning, they wouldn't have these problems.
Agree.
Yeah, they don't
But
think.
they want a monopoly so that they can control it, so that they can put shit in it just like they do cigarettes.
That sucks. But they, you gotta baby that shit for it to grow right? Keep from like hermaphrodites and all that stuff, self-pollinating.
But you see, what they're gonna do is they're gonna pump chemicals in it just like cigarettes. They don't.
You mean
want,
add like processed additives?
They're gonna add poisons and stuff to kill you earlier. Marijuana is still a carcinogen. Barons, when you look at the simple bones, it's smoke going in your lungs. And they know that anybody that smokes any kind of carcinogenic product for a period of time is going to end up on oxygen when they get into their later years. And that money that it costs for them to be on oxygen costs more money than anything they've ever made out of any product they've sold to them. So instead of fucking having you go on oxygen, what they want to do is put chemicals in the carcinogen so that you die faster.
You don't have to be on the oxygen and waste their precious resources.
All right,
Yeah,
so
so-
let's add one topic here. No politics, no religion, and no conspiracy theories. Let's just play the game.
Sorry.
No conspiracy theories.
Aliens are real.
So is Freeman here? Are you ready?
Seriously.
Aliens are real.
My butt hurts still from my last encounter.
Yeah, but that was Prima, so.
Wilbatushki's pretty good with aliens.
My probe eternal. Oh shit.
That wasn't aliens, it was Tubi's Rock.
Politics.
Tubi's
You
Rock.
guys don't wear a metal bowl on your head?
Nah, just tinfoil.
Buddy.
Hey, if it's a colander for being a pastafarian, it's okay.
The little eye hang downs that function as handles when you actually use it.
So everybody's in the raid that needs an achievement. We don't have anybody sitting on the bench that needs an achievement in here, right?
Just waiting on Prima to pop back in.
Is nobody here?
He's not in our he's in our group, but he's not in zone.
And Garfield's in?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm in the DZ. I'm not even in the raid.
Yeah, Prima's in zone, but he's not in raid.
I thought he was skipping out.
Nobody just went link dead.
You saw my message in leadership, right, Andrew?
Garfield's in here. He's in group 8.
Oh.
Just talking shit about you, Garfield.
Whoa.
Okay, so quick rundown for people that may not have done this our way. We bring everything to us and then we kill it here. There's really only 2 things that you have to pay attention to. The colored snow, get out of that. And during the Grondo phase, somebody's going to get called and you got to run south.
What is the effect of not running south?
Silence.
Pretty much you kill the raid because the healers can't heal.
We take your lunch money.
And since we are doing 0 loss, since that's our focus, we got to make sure that whoever is tanking on Warlord Fairy, somebody needs to taunt that one or he will kill somebody. So hopefully we get lucky and the call is for a tank who can taunt.
That was. Should that no code name civilians die?
Right, but if he's not taunted, it's like, well, y'all suck, so I'm gonna kill one of the people that you're here to guard, and he kills one of them at random.
And sometime we get unlucky and everyone that he calls out is not somebody that can take aggro.
Alright, so we're waiting on nobody to show back up.
That means we can start.
Yep.
Yeah, we can do that.
Event started.
Alright, hit your tranquils. We're going. Alright, Eternal fetch.
Wait, Wrath isn't in the raid anymore?
Nope, Eternal's pulling.
I had him hit. I had tanking the bosses.
Well, still gotta go pull. If you triggered it.
Yep, it triggered. We should be live. Alright, so who do you want on the boss?
I'll take him.
Alright, where are you coming from, Eternal?
Right down below, coming straight on.
Southeast.
Hammer slam, splash or group heal now. Alert, move close to boss.
I'm gonna try and continually bring them that way. Remain consistent if I can.
Hammer slam, splash or group heal now. Darrican the Ancient has spawned. Hammer slam, splash or group heal now.
Northwest.
You want to drop the tank line real quick, Tack?
I'm not sure if other people left, but that's what it was, or what it is now.
Okay.
Holy spam.
Boss
Celestial Riggin cast. Yelp down.
There's no reason for anybody DPS to be on aggro while it's
Alert.
moving.
Alert, boss invulnerable, stop attacking. Alert, alert, boss is vulnerable now. Alert, boss is vulnerable. Alert, boss invulnerable, stop attacking. Alert, boss is vulnerable now. Alert, boss is vulnerable now. Alert, boss is vulnerable now. Alert, boss invulnerable, stop attacking. Alert, alert, boss is vulnerable now. 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 Alert, boss invulnerable, stop attacking. Celestial Regan cast. Alert, boss is vulnerable now. Alert, boss is vulnerable. Alert, boss is vulnerable now.
Andrew, go LD.
He had to relog real quick.
Alert,
Gotcha.
boss is vulnerable now. Alert, boss invulnerable, stop attacking. Shining down.
Yeah, got a stupid mouse bug.
Oh,
Alert, alert, boss is vulnerable now.
That was me yesterday.
Enderoki Stormacaller has
to
spawned.
disable that somehow, but it's very complicated.
Step leak hacks.
They're everywhere.
Northeast.
One of those was attacking a cold Dane. Hopefully we didn't fail.
Alright, I'm going to be coming in from the south.
Back away from boss. Storm of lightning incoming soon. Storm of lightning incoming now. Splash heals.
Garrick, you can Paragon.
Safe to directly melee for 55 seconds.
Heads up.
Back away from boss. Storm of lightning incoming
Back
soon.
on him.
Storm of lightning incoming now. Splash heals. Safe to directly melee for 55 seconds.
Mandrake.
This is the guy that brings in the rhinos, so this is the one that we got to stay out of the colored snow.
Southwest of Toronto.
Yelp down.
So if we get colored snow, I'm probably not going to be able to move them since the dwarves are on them.
And really, it's more just about the pushback from getting hit by the rhinos. So this is the guy that hopefully on his emote somebody gets called that can taunt. So
Rooted. Thank you.
Ow.
Yelp down. Celestial Regan cast.
Wrist taunt. Perfect. Carnage and Paragon.
Alright, tanks, make sure we're picking up the wolves on this one.
Yelp down. Celestial Rapidity.
Jigga Jigga South.
Healing Frenzy down. Celestial Rapidity down.
Alright, somebody with a version of track or another, make sure there's nothing up out there that we don't bring in.
Flurry of Life down.
My track looks good.
Same.
Same.
Ditto.
Only a yellow wolf, everything else is red.
Word.
Bird.
The bird.
That's rude.
Yelp down.
Attack is rooted a little ways away from the raid.
Go to him. No,
Hit
no,
drop.
Nope, nope. Move hit onto the ice.
And I'm rooted again.
Stop shooting it.
Don't bring it to the banner, guys.
This is the one that splits, guys. We gotta get it out here in the ice.
Perfect. Get on one. Someone res Oxmo. Switch to number 2.
And try to keep them a little separated.
Looks like it's going to be number 2.
Celestial Riggin cast.
Next split in about 8% or so. There it is. Get on one. Get on two. Get on three. Why is 2 still going down? Kill 3. One more set of splits. Coming up around 24-ish.
Yelp down.
Get on 1. Kill 1.
How do you tell which one is the one you want to kill?
So if you look, they'll be, without having it targeted because the ring is red, you will see a slight red color underneath of him. When you see water starts to appear at his feet, you look and see if there's a red like glow underneath on the ice. If there's a red glow, it's the wrong one. That's why you spread them out.
Didn't it used to be blue?
It did used to be blue.
Working as a
They thought blue was too hard to see on snow.
My
Which
Paragon's
they're
not
right,
gonna
but
use
then
Nah, you're fine. We don't need the pair. I'll actually do mine because I haven't used it yet.
Don't matter, damn it.
I just used it.
Yeah, okay, thank you. It
Just land up.
Oh well.
There you go.
Congrats, Astragon. Congrats, Seiko, Zephyr, Face Misto, everybody. Jeez, golly.
Congrats, guys, on your Chiefs.
Congrats, spammers.
That's beautiful to see.
Good job, everybody.
Well done, Grecklor.
No, it's coming up on 10 o'clock my time. Let's call it after this one.